doing this.
Yep.
Okay.
So what's the difference between color and teleported?
Color's about creating content, when teleported is really an aggregator. So it's all about taking content that's already there and organising it and making it reachable easily. That's the first thing. Color was all about creating dynamic social networks, which is a very, very cool concept, I believe, but which teleported is not at all about. It's not about creating links between the people. It's being able to reach the information regardless of who took the picture and regardless of where it's happening.
So you don't log in with Facebook or Twitter or anything?
You can if you want to comment, or if you want to have like privileged actions such as posting your own pictures or commenting on other people's pictures. But you don't need to log in first.
Okay.
You don't need to do that. I mean, if it's just the search engine that you're using, because that's what it is, and the core teleport is just a photo search engine, you don't need to log in. You don't need to log in on the web, you don't need to log in on the app.
And so what's the third point?
It actually works. We'll probably have more people than Color ever has. I'm assuming. No, I don't know about that. No, the third point is that it really isn't about stocking your own profile of pictures. That is something, that's a log that you have with all the different apps that you already use. Mm-hmm. It's really about what's happening now. And you can go, to some extent in the past, 20 days right now, we want to go back further in the past, but it's all about the collection of pictures that are being taken by a bunch of different people, but at the same place at the same time. Rather than, oh, this guy seems cool, and by the way, he's been taking these 27,000 pictures over the past month, and I can actually, in a creepy fashion, walk in on him and not even know him, but download all those pictures.
Because you created one for the web, actually.
Well, we just created a page which is using what Teleported does at the core, and we just put a page up with only the web pictures. That was it. We have an API that people are using for very different applications. Tiger Lily was at the web, and they were using our API for some of the pictures they were showing.
That's what I was thinking. Are you going to be working with brands and companies, or how are you going to make money out of it?
We are going to be working with brands and companies as in agencies. On top of media are fairly interested in getting access to real-time photos and stuff. So we've made some progress there, which I can't really report on, especially on camera. But media, brands, and agencies who want to do innovative marketing stuff. It's just about harnessing the content that's already there and trying to actually give visibility to the people taking cool photos, and the other way around, making people looking for those particular photos able to get them in an instant.
So who do you think are your main customers?
Are you talking B2B? Are you talking, yeah.
In general?
Well, that's...
Any type of customer.
Any type of customer.
Who's going to be using Teleported?
Well, the people who are going to be using the API side, mostly, and the content will be, I think, media in the first time, in the first step, and then I'm very confident about what the agencies are going to come up with. And they work, for brands mostly, so it's indirectly brands. Some companies want to work with us directly, tickets, event companies, labels, record labels, interested in getting content from their artists and stuff like that. So those, I think, would be interesting. The app, I don't know, 20% of our users are Chinese. I haven't been able to reach out and get their feedback yet. Working on it, but it's a little bit slow.
Because that's part of my question. I mean, who are the people taking the pictures?
The people taking the pictures are you and me. So you're taking pictures that are on Teleported, you just don't know it. You're taking pictures that are public and geotagged, as well as being timestamped. And they're from one of the 12 or 15 services that we index. So when you take a picture like that, we scan it, we know that it's there, and we make it available in Teleported. Just the same way that it's available in the original app that you used to post it.
Is that legal?
That's absolutely legal. That's what the APIs are there for. And because you made it specifically clear that you wanted to post, it to be posted on a public network, it's really all about shuffling a link that was already out there on the web. You can always say, I posted it on Twitter, but I really didn't want anybody to see it. It's a hard line to walk. But that's it. So public, geotagged, and timestamped, we want to be able to show it to other people. Because we really believe that when people actually post something publicly and say where they are and share where they are, if they get more visibility, that's kind of good for them.
And how can people get a hold of you?
Get hold of me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If they want to find more, or how can they get the app?
Oh, how can they get the app? They can go to teleported.com.
How do you spell it?
Exactly. It's spelled in the startup way, so without the final E. Teleport with a D.com. Teleported on the App Store. It's iPhone only for the moment. We're working very hard on an Android version too, and mobile web probably. We'll see when that comes out. And then that's about it. And you can reach out on Twitter at Teleported.
Cool. Thanks.